Hey, Mike Delvisco here with you for another Fishing Tip Friday with my friends at Bass Angler Magazine. We're going to show you a little bit about one of my favorite finesse techniques called a Neko Rig. And over the years, probably the last 3 or 4 years, this Neko Rig has really gotten popular and the components have gotten better to allow us to fish it a lot more easily. I'm going to show you really easy how to rig this up. And we're using a Yamamoto Senko, just a regular 4-inch simple Senko. But anything that you can get a hook around and the weight in, you can Neko rig. Whether it be a crawdad, a big worm, a small worm, a tube, it doesn't matter. It all works fine. And this is just a little 4-inch Yamamoto Senko. And years ago, they had the O-ring. And now, since Neko Rig has gotten more popular, my friends from VMC have added these little, what they call crossover rings. And you'll notice the difference between a crossover ring and a traditional O-ring is that the crossover ring is much wider. So, special pair of pliers called crossover pliers, you insert the end in just like that, and then pinch the end to get your bait through. I'm going to put it through on the tapered end and bring my bait all the way through. Now, if I was going to just simply wacky rig this, I would put the ring in the middle. But since I'm going to Neko rig it, I'm going to put it out towards the end just a little bit, and then just slide my pliers off, just like that. And you can adjust it if you need to. There's a small hole in the top of this crossover ring that allows me to put my hook. And the hook, again, is going to be a Neko hook. This is a number 2, fairly small hook. And this one has a weed guard, a little fluorocarbon weed guard on it. And you take your hook, and what I do is I want to insert the hook so that it's going towards the tail of the bait and through that little ring, just like this. And then what I want to do, I want to put a weight on it. And there's all kinds of weights, from cylinder weights to mushroom style weights. I like this half moon weight because it has a little bit more weight on the bottom so that I can feel cover, I can feel structure. That end will insert into the bait, simply just like this, slide it all the way up. And then I will put a small dab of some kind of glue right there before I cinch the weight down. And that is your Neko Rig setup right there. How it looks like when it's on your fishing rod and your line is that this is actually going to ride on the bottom so that the weight is bottom down, the hook points up so it keeps it out of the cover and it makes it snag free, and then your bait will slowly walk across the bottom as you retrieve it. Super easy technique to fish, one that catches a ton of fish, and one that you can read in Bass Angler Magazine. Get it, find it at your newsstand, subscribe to it. Tons of great content every single quarter. Bass Angler Magazine, where you want to be.